There was a time I sat quietly, just me, and asked the questions that haunt almost every young person at a crucial point in life. What on earth am I here for? How do I make my life count? Like, truly count, and not just pass through unnoticed? How do I use my gifts and abilities to serve God and still be able to live, earn, and sponsor the things that matter to Him? I didn't get an answer in that moment. And fun fact, the questions never left. The more I prayed, observed, studied, and tried to figure life out, the deeper the questions got. I realized I had a problem that most creative people had. I was good at so many things that I was confused on what I wanted to be known for. I realized that most people like me don't lack talent or skills. What they truly lack is clarity, a sense of direction, that intuition in your heart that says, this is it. This is what I'm meant to be doing. This is where God will have me be. Kaduna was the city I grew up in. I did practically everything in Kaduna. I had people who knew me, places I could call home. It was a place I was used to. But I knew it was time for me to move. Because I know you can't become all God has called you to be if you remain where it's comfortable. I didn't have it all figured out. And honestly, I still don't. But what I had was a decision to move, a decision to obey God's leading, to leave comfort, and to relocate. You know what I found? Purpose is not always one big moment. It is a trail of obedience, learning, dependence, and childlike faith in God's plan for your life. It is daring to believe against all odds that you were made for more and moving in that direction. Reading and learning from those who have dared to walk the path you now stand in. The pursuit of purpose is a series of seemingly small decisions that, when followed, leads to a true fulfillment and real living. Tell me, do I show clearly? Yes, I haven't done all that God has placed in my heart, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be in an environment that stretches me. I'm grateful for the journey that's shaping me. And I'm seeing how God uses everything, even daring stubborn challenges, to build something meaningful in and through me. So, this is not just about me. It's also about you. Watching this and feeling like you're behind or confused or like you've missed your shot or your big moment. It's also about the ability of God that is in you that feels buried because you've not found the right environment or channel to thrive. It's about the dreams you're scared to say out loud because you don't know where to start or if you'd land in a prison for sharing. But here's what I've learned. It will not be easy, but it's possible. If God has said it, dare to believe with your life that He will bring it to pass. You don't have to have it all figured out to start. And yes, you can live a life that truly counts. A life that pays your bills and funds the ideas that God has placed in your heart. A life where your creativity, your business, your content, your tech skill, your service, all of it reflects God's manifold wisdom. But it must begin with a decision to move. Even if the next step is uncomfortable, you're not called to live in the shadows. You're called to shine. And not just to shine, but to bring God's light to others.
The best friend to have is Jesus. The best friend to have is Jesus. He will hear you when you call. He will help you when you fall. Oh, the best friend to have is Jesus.